Buddy, hello, hello, hello. Hi, how's everybody doing? So, give me one sec while I send this out to you into the place I want to send it to. So, hello. Do. Okay. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing well. So, I have actually played a bit of this, a decent amount, honestly, on my Switch. But this is starting Silksong. Woohoo! They see your beauty so frail and fine. They see your peace woven of faith and toil. They forget your heart bound in slumber and servitude. When you wake, they shall see your truth, a beast nature bare to all. Then we cut down. And we see a little caravan. And that is Hornet we see in here. And the complaint is showing that her needle is still there. Bing! Little butterfly comes down, and apparently, it apparently negates the protections on Hornet's carriage, and then goes splot. Hey, Natso, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. I'm intending to come back, don't worry. Just one of those things where I've been that I got myself so far away from shit that it's hard to come back. Just got back from the con? Which con? I mean, honestly, I got no clue what's going on overall. Hi, Evo. Cool. I'm hoping you had a good time. I honestly have no clue mostly what's going on in the world right now. I've just been going to work and coming back and just listening to my books. Good. I'm glad you had a good time. Honestly, I've been mostly focusing internally on trying to fix things for myself in real life. If that makes any sense, that I've been not focusing on anything else, and it's great to see you guys. You know how I always say that, and that I am the cat of the net. I see everything. Well, right now, it's kind of the opposite. I kind of see nothing. To be completely honest with you. Yeah, Charlie Kirk got assassinated. That's the one thing I knew about. Wait, Robert Redford passed away? What? Seriously? I recognize the name James Lucido, but what really surprised me there was that Robert Redford passed away? Seriously? Even to the hermit status that I've been in, I knew about Charlie Kirk, to be completely honest with you. I mean, it was kind of disturbing how much that intruded on the hermit status that I'd given myself. So, I mean, yeah. Oh dear Lord. Don't even get me into Nick Fuentes. I mean, I don't know anything about what Nick Fuentes was saying on there other than what you just said. But I can only imagine what that freaking person might be saying about it. Ah. Sorry. Even though I've been not paying attention to a lot of the stuff, that doesn't mean that I have forgotten what I think about someone like Fuentes. Oh, you're saying that's out of character. Okay. Ah, yeah, I see what you're saying. Even Nick Fuentes is saying not to blame it. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. That is out of character. By the way, Saul Goodman. Thank you. By the way, something that I found out while playing this, which we'll find out soon enough in here, it never occurred to me that Hornet is actually a freaking spider. But that's why this is Silksong. Because she actually makes silk. And this game, just like Hollow Knight, is beautiful. It really is. And I'm now in the Rune Chapel. Uh-oh. The Moss Mother! And you can bind your wounds using the silk that you make. Ba-doom! Yay! And you can climb it up. Oh, 3 people. Hello, everybody. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, hey, oh. And then she's hitting you with the little stick. I won't have you dying on my floor. Oh, God. Ah, wake at last. You should mind your strength, traveler. There's no use wasting energy on an old nobody like me.
That's fine.
And one thing that I like in Silksong is that your character actually talks. It's not the silent protagonist in this one. Hey, Emperor Storehouse, how you doing? It's got all the darkness to climb the great path and bow to his gilded peak. I'm no pilgrim. I'm a hermit, and I arrived in your land by no choice of my own. I was kidnapped and brought here. Dang it. Yep. Oh ho! How curious. Bugs the citadel at the summit of our land. They veil themselves in search of their faith, or perhaps the slaves something greater. Thank you, Storehouse. Yeah, and I've been meaning to, and I'm feeling a bit better, and I honestly want to start doing this more often. So hopefully, I'll get myself to doing this again more regularly. It's been in a crappy half year, shall we say? Maybe not a full half year, but yeah. So yeah. Yours no pilgrim spirit? You're the Baron of Hunter. Well, yes, I am a hunter. And a hunter's gonna hunt. From an old bug, a brief warning. Best keep that weapon drawn. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse. Its fast grow wild and dangerous, and though some still attempt to climb the citadel at its crest, none return to speak of what they see. It's good to see everybody. Really is. Sorry for having disappeared for so long, guys. And I mean that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Storehouse. If you want to talk about what's going on with you, just let me know. Cause I'm gonna listen to you, and not just on a public forum. Just DM me if you want to talk. We can talk. And thank you for me feeling better. I really am. It's kind of hard to say about when you're in the middle of some of that shit. You think you're doing okay, but then later you look back at how you handle stuff, and you look at yourself and you go, "Dang, that was me." And that's kind of how I'm feeling about looking back at how I handled things. I'm Bill Pilgrim, sir, though it seems we will be traveling a similar path. Not a pilgrim? Well, it makes no difference, I suppose. We all must walk the roads, up and up. The most of us will fall long before we see the grand gates. If you're wise, you'll stop here and rest a while before heading out into that dangerous world. Rest here with me as long as you like. I'm not ready to leave yet, and a little company is always nice. So yay. I have a hunter's cloak. Simple protective guard, expertly woven but showing signs of age. And a tool pouch. And a mossberry. Yay. Oh, traveler. Destined for the Citadel, yes? Well, before you embark, will you stop and make trade with an old pilgrim? You went to Charlie Kirk Vigil the other day? Was nice but sad. And kind of changed the entire scope. Yeah, I mean, completely honestly, whether I am not going to get political here. This has what I'm about to say has nothing to do with whether you agree with Charlie Kirk or not. Killing someone like Charlie Kirk over politics is evil. I'd say the same thing, even if it were Charlie Kirk or Destiny. I don't care which one of them you choose. It's evil, and I don't really want to get into politics on this because, ugh. Yes. Okay. Yes. Even if it happened to Nick Fuentes, I agree with that too. I was just looking at the other end of the left versus right spectrum, but Nick Fuentes versus Charlie Kirk, yeah. Even if it happened to Nick Fuentes, who I know that you hate, and frankly, I kind of do too. So I agree with you on that as well. I wouldn't want it to happen to him either. So yeah. If it happens to Charlie Kirk, Nick Fuentes, Destiny, I don't care. it's still bad. And I was talking, and even for as much of a hermit as I've made myself into for a while, I still got to hear about Charlie Kirk being assassinated. That's how insane that is. Even with with how much of a hermit I've gotten myself to be for over the last while, I still knew it happened. That was insane. And yeah, Evo, from what the biggest thing that Charlie Kirk did was, let's talk about it. That's what Charlie Kirk did. Most of his debates were, let's talk. He wasn't insanely right. I mean, insanely right would be Nick Fuentes, which is what Storehouse was talking about. Oh God, whale. When you say whale, is that about Ryan Johnson? Since I'm pretty sure that that's being said as a joke, I'm just gonna laugh at that. We deal in the currency of faith. Dude was a walking olive branch to the left. Yes, exactly. That's what Charlie Kirk was doing. You could say that that olive branch was being put out there in bad faith because he knew it wasn't going to be taken. I mean, I suppose you could say it that way. But even so, what does that say about the other side if you're saying that we know that they're not going to take that they won't take it? I'm not trying to say it that way, but I'm saying that in the best light that I can for less hating him, that's the best light that I can put that. The dude was like, let's talk. And rosaries, those finally card breathe a prayer. And if you only share some with me, I'll trade you something fair. So the main currency here is rosaries, rosary beads. And like I said, I've played a good bit of this on my Switch, so I do know what's going on overall here. So when you fight beasts, you don't get rosaries, you just get beast shards, which you can use to get traps and tools back. You only get rosaries when you're fighting other pilgrims that have gone mad.
Yanara.
And this guy is making a wish wall. Gah. I kind of hate hearing about things like this being Souls-like, but honestly, both this game and Hollow Knight, both of them are Souls-like. I would agree with that, because it's not that they're so hard that they're Souls-like. It's that it actually shares similarities. The similarities that both this and Hollow Knight have is that well, first of all, it is difficult, but second of all, the benches, like what I just sat down on, is the equivalent of the bonfires in Souls. So you've got those. When you get to them, and that lets you rest, gets your health back, lets you modify stuff, and also when you die, all of your in this game, it's the rosaries. All of your rosaries wait for you wherever you actually died. In this game, you find a cocoon wherever you died. In Hollow Knight, you found a black spirit wherever you died. But same thing happens. You get to where you died, and then you get your stuff back, which is basically the same thing as what happens in Dark Souls. And so you've got that. So, no matter how hard the game is you fight it until you die, and then if you die, all you have to do is get back to where you last died, which you already proved you can do. So, as long as you get back to where you died, then you lost nothing. So I argue that with the mechanics of with the Dark Souls mechanics, it's actually a nicer to people than a lot of other games are. As long as you can do what you did before, you lose nothing. You see what I'm saying? Hi, Hamster, and how is this a JRPG? How the hell is Silksong a JRPG? It's a Souls-like, a side-scroller. 2 hits? Really?
That's fine.
Even when you start, there is no enemy that can kill you in 2 hits. Not even when you start. You start with 5 hit points, and I have not seen any enemy that can do more than 2 damage in a hit, which means that at worst you will die in 3 hits. Rumors in the camp see these bells run throughout the lands. Great veins of them, forged by our ancient kin. And some even say bugs used to travel through them, in gilding carriages no less. Surely such fanciful travel would be a sin for us pilgrims. We must walk and climb and crawl using only our own meager claws. In China, they're calling this game, one hit broke your bones. And 2 hits and you're gone. And 3 hits is scary. Well, I admit 3 hits is scary. That you can die in 3 hits. But when I say that that you can die in 3 hits, I'm saying that that's the worst that can happen. Most enemies do 1 damage to you. I'm saying that the heavy hitters can do 2 damage to you at once. So those are the ones that can kill you in 3 hits. Typically it takes 5. And by the point that 5 happens, you've had enough time to heal yourself, because you also regain silk every time you hit somebody. A lot of hits to kill a boss. I mean, if you think I've counted, then yeah. No, I have not counted. So, basically, this is where the fast travel comes. But even this guy doesn't know what he comes. And hi, guy. You're watching from class right now. A 1, a 2, a 3. And Guy is, and I believe that you said that you're from Malay? So yeah. Hamster, I've been playing Souls like this year. I've been playing Souls Souls like games in a row. I beat Wuhan, Sekiro, Liza P. Oh, that's kind of awesome, Hamster. So, great to see you, Guy. and I'm assuming that you have an earbud in or something. Since you're saying that you're in class right now, I hope it's a class that you don't actually that you're good enough at the material that you don't actually need to be paying attention. Yeah, Guy was actually asking me if I played Silksong a bit ago, and when he first asked me, I was like, I got no clue. Well, it's about to start, and you're about to go? Okay. Okay, that actually answers a question that I was considered asking. I was wondering if Malay was Malaysia. I didn't actually know that for sure. I just knew that you said you were from Malay. So I was thinking that it might have been different. I honestly didn't know. So, Storehouse, if you're worried about feeling in like you didn't know, I wasn't sure either. Storehouse, yeah, I'm not stupid. No, you're not stupid. And thanks, Guy, for reassuring us that it's fine. I appreciate that too. But the Storehouse with the yeah, I'm not stupid. What that assumes is that the person who's telling you that he agrees with you not understanding also isn't stupid. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not stupid, but that is an assumption. Yep. See you, Guy. Was good to see ya. See ya. Boom. One thing that's kind of cool about this versus as Hollow Knight, not saying that it's necessarily better than Hollow Knight, but a difference. When it's a boss, it tends to put the name in the bottom left corner of the screen. So no, that wasn't actually a boss, but it was a bossish battle. As you can see by the way that it blocked the exits off. It's more that it was a boss rushed sort of battle. Because it blocked the exits off, and I had to fight multiple things. Yeah. It's not... In this case, it wasn't one of them was the boss. It was a whole bunch of them coming at me at once. Oh, right, it's her. I gotta come and talk to her first so you can see it. Oh, hear me pray, please hear me sing. Might pass ahead, but here's the thing. I can't speak fast, no gain of bone, so please wake up and help. Oh? What do you sing, little one? This bunny gate seems like a poor audience. Oh, but of course I sing. I am Sherma, a pilgrim just like you. I hear the call of the great citadel just like every other devout soul. But look here, as long as our sacred journey begins, we are tested. This huge gate stands between us and the way forward. Only holy prayer and song will open the way. In this kingdom, even mighty boat is moved by music. I would have never guessed this game was Australian. I hadn't actually looked. Is that actually where Team Cherry is? That's kind of cool. Join your voice with mine, Red Maiden. You, me, and my lucky tribe will sing together until the great gate opens. She is trying to open the gate with singing at it and banging her chimes together. But also, apparently there's basically, from what I've heard, there's like 3 people involved in making this game. A lot of backers, but like 3 people making the game. And they were able to just break the stores. Hello. Now, before we do that, let's go down.
Eyes on me, sir.
Because here we go. Here she is on the other side of this gate. Because she is banging her charms together, trying to sing at it. Now I hit this. Whee! And it goes bang, bang, bong. Did you see it, Red Maiden? The great gate heard my song and in its infinite and ancient kindness has opened the way forward for us. Gate, 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 nicest gate I've ever met. Gate, 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 greatest miracle yet. Ha ha ha! And here is Antlers.
Hey guys.
Yeah. So yeah, Sherma thinks that her singing and banging the things together just opened the freaking gate for us. Shows what a few passionate people can do versus a bunch of corpos. Yes, exactly. And I saw someone make it short, basically saying that, like, yeah, we just completely came in here and ate your lunch. In 7 years, we're going to come back and eat your lunch again, or something like that. Because they released Hollow Knight like 7 years ago and kicked everyone's ass. Then and Ubisoft and everyone just kind of went, okay, that's not gonna that happened. And then they came back with Silksong 7 years later, and bang. Yeah. And rosary beads. Whee! Yes, we shall insert rosaries. And drawing the backgrounds in such a way that, because a lot of times the backgrounds do move. Oh, yeah. There is definitely a lot for the artist. I mean, honestly, the game is impressive. Not just how smooth the game is itself, but also the art. Everything about the game is awesome. Just like with Hollow Knight. The game, they should make a show or movie? Possibly. But I mean, in what they've done with this game and with Hollow Knight is just amazing. And as far as how much money they've got out of, if it really is just the 3 of them, imagine how much, even though this game only cost $20. since it broke everything to and since it broke all the stores apparently to sell the game, imagine all that going to 3 people. And have to say that I can't mail packages to USA anymore because the mailing fee is getting insanely high. Well, okay. Sorry. I mean, mailing things to Japan and China has always been insanely high for us too. Just saying. I'm not really sure what's changed there. A lot of indie devs are kind of mad because they dropped the game in 2 weeks because they don't want to drop their games at the same week, but they can't move the date. A lot of indie devs are kind of mad because they dropped the game. Sorry, I'm not completely sure what you're trying to say there. Sorry. But if you're saying that there's a lot of people who are mad that they accidentally had the game drop at the same time as Silksong, well, that does suck. But to a degree, I have to say, sucks to suck. Not coming at any of them in particular, but to be upset that to be mad that you dropped your game at the same time as somebody else that just happened to be better than you, well, sucks to suck. And I don't know what else to tell you. Now, you feel bad for dropping in a 2-month vicinity of GTA 6. I kind of agree with that because GTA has just gotten so overblown. I like it, don't get me wrong, but people will be buying that just for the name, and that's it. GTA 6 could be a pile of steaming crap, and people will have pre-ordered that so hard that no one will know if it's good or bad before it's already dominated the market. Holy shit! Ghost of Utah is this month? Seriously? I did not realize that was. No, I've not played San Andreas, and I don't really care. I honestly don't care about San Andreas. I don't care about Grand Theft Auto. Even though I really do like Grand Theft Auto 5, I don't care about Grand Theft Auto. Jesus. I may eventually get around to it, but I honestly don't care. Okay, Hamster, to be fair, you'd still call it a JRPG, even though you're saying that. You would still call it a JRPG, admit it, Hamster. And Storehouse, as far as you're saying that it might make me mad, but people just like to kill, it doesn't make me mad. No, I don't think that GTA 6 will increase child violence in children. Of course not. In fact, it might actually give people an outlet so that they might actually not do as much violence in real life. But yes, it's rated M for a reason. Not that people pay attention to that little minor fact. Oh, and something that I think that I started saying but I didn't finish was something that's kind of interesting with Hornet versus is the bug that you play in Hollow Knight. When you do the down attack with her, she actually does a lunge forward like this. So it gives her a little bit of forward motion. Is GameStop actually starting to go out of business now? Is that actually happening? You're gonna take a 7-day break when GTA 6 drops? Oh dear Lord! Seriously? I mean, honestly, when I decided to replay when I decided to replay GTA 5, a month or two ago, and people were like, "Oh, it's because you're looking forward to GTA 6," and my response was, "Lol, no." The reason was that I was playing Watch Dogs, and it made me go, yeah, I kind of feel like playing GTA 5 because that's where a lot of this comes from. But they're like, you do this because of GTA 6, and it's like, yeah, you don't know me at all. Oh, also, that's like a Dead Space. It's from Bloober Team? What's Bloober? I do not know what Bloober is. Red Dead 2 was Spiritual Journey. I still need to play that. I have it. Haven't played it, but I have it. The game devs who made Silent Hill 2 remake, Blair Witch, and Layers of Fear. I have not played any of those 3 games. And I've heard... I've literally heard nothing bad about Red Dead and 2, so... I'm not going to say anything bad about it. I'm just going to say I haven't gotten to it. And I keep forgetting about it. That's all I'm going to say there. I'm not trying to be an ass about that one. Red Dead 2, I do mean to play. There's going to be an Assassin's Creed 4 remake? Okay. I assume that's what you mean by AC4. So sometimes you never know with 2-letter names. Sometimes I found that people meant to say a different franchise than I thought they were talking about. Okay, you're talking about Black Flag. Cool. Ubisoft, even though Ubisoft has currently gotten kind of shit, they have good things in their back catalog. For instance, Watch Dogs, the first one. I don't really care about who's done good or bad currently when we're talking about past stuff. if we're talking about past stuff, just talk to me about that. Don't talk to me about the fact that they're currently shit. Talk to me about that if we're talking about new releases. But sometimes people like Ubisoft still have good stuff in their back catalog. Going up. Ow. Ring. And by the way, what I heal myself, what I'm doing to heal myself is using the silk that Hornet actually is generating. So that's how she's healing herself. A shard pendant. Naughty Dog sucks now too. Well, yes, Naughty Dog. That's the Last of Us guys, isn't it? I mean, they've sucked for a long time now. Long time, long time. I've heard good things about Uncharted, but I didn't know anything about Uncharted until until the Last of Us games. So, yeah. I've heard, actually, I was about to say, I've heard great things about. You remember Cat played in Last of Us 2? How far do you remember me getting into it? Do you remember me playing? If you remember me playing that, you'll remember that I didn't get more than a half hour into it. Seriously. Do I like Tomb Raider? Well, I really don't care about the franchise. I remember Triangle Tits on her way back when. Didn't really get into it that much then, but I remember that. And later, there were some interesting in games with Tomb Raider, but I didn't really care. Wait, you remember that Cat played Crash Bandicoot remake and Spyro remake too? Spyro, there has not been a bad Spyro game. I love all of Spyro. All of Spyro is great. And Crash Bandicoot, yes, I have played in some of the Crash Bandicoot remake. That was my first experience with Crash Bandicoot, to be completely honest with you. And don't tell Melanie Mac. You know what I think about Melanie Mac. Jeez. You know what I think about Melanie Mac, dude. Come on. Come on. Don't play me that way. Melanie Mac is a fake gamer as far as I'm concerned. She's not a fake gamer, but She's not a fake gamer, but she wants another Gamergate. I don't know what she's been saying recently, and frankly, I don't really care, and I don't really want to know. But if you're gonna bring up Melanie Mac, yeah. And to everyone who's here, hello. I'm thrilled to see all of you. Really, I am. It's great and great to have everybody here. Even if not saying anything, love having that. Love having everybody here. I've played some Skylanders. Skylanders was actually kind of fun. I enjoyed Skylanders. Yes. Jasper is going, meow. You are right. Wow. That's what he's saying. Wow. You are completely right. Never a big fan of the Twilight games, but you did enjoy Disney Infinity. Yeah, I get that. By the way, Cat, I can't beat the last boss in Sekiro, so I give that. So you give up. Got so mad. Oh God, honestly, I can't blame you. The last boss in Sekiro is a pain in the ass, and I don't even know which boss you're fighting because it depends on what route you took. Because there's multiple last bosses you could have been fighting. Ah, dang it. And again, you gave up at the snakes. That does not tell me that much. Ishin the sword saint? Okay. God. I don't even remember exactly what that is. But yeah. I was going for the best one, which ended up having me fighting the dragon itself. Which, yeah, that was a pain in the ass. Oh, yeah. Ooh, shallow. You hear her? Ooh, shallow. Just like in Hollow Knight, you can find the people that give you maps by listening to them. You can hear them typically. So yeah, ooh, shadow.
Mieszko.
In my land, and that's way worse for each other. I mean, she just looked like she was about to try to take my head off, but never mind. You're also a warrior. For though you're a child barely hatched, you're also a warrior. Your stance, your weapon, your movements all proclaim it so. My childhood is long past. Hornet is not exactly young. Ooh, shallow. These strange shuffling pilgrims. In the camp below, they were docile enough, but up here, they seem to have lost their senses. They crowd to the darkness and attack their fellow travelers. Yakanesh! Keep your weapon drawn and your bearings true. The way ahead is winding, and to lose one's way invites only death. I am a navigator amongst my tribe, and have been making maps of these lands. I can trade them with you in supplies if you wish. Yes, please. And now, here's the annoying thing. I want all of it. I want it all. I'm going to get the 2 maps first. Yay, I have a map. Now 26.
Una mosca.
Una mosca. It's Sweepy. It's not that late. How dare you be Sweepy? You're not allowed to be Sweepy. I kid, of course. But, dude. Yeah. Uskalo.
Goroyoshke.
Karaoke. Okay, so if I do 56, nope, that's not going to get me the compass.
Hasbin? Mieszko.
It will give me the quill. I think that's worth it.
Herka.
Okay, so now I need to get 70 and then 60. But 70 first. I will be back in a moment. I have returned. You want me to show you something? Yep. You got DM me on Twitter? Okay. I'll take a look at it after the stream. Unless it's important enough, then I'll take a look with okay now. But yeah. Yay. Ooh.
Shanka.
Washanka. Kushkado. Oh, ow. Yeah, let's not jump onto the spikes. Jumping onto the spikes is not the best choice. Oh, this does not sound like it's gonna go well. Okay, I survived. And it's a pilgrim that got caught up in silken threads. And that's where you get the rosaries. You don't get rosaries from the beasts. You get rosaries from the pilgrims. And you get rosaries from strings like this, to be fair. Ah! Whoa. Boink. Boink. Got him. And back up to 50 rosaries. Yay! Ay, 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 ay. Ushkado. Ay, 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 ay. There she is again.
Kadestre.
Mieszko.
Yes, go.
Kartena.
And I need to get up to 70, which is not that far away. But Ushkado, Ushkado, ay, 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 ay. Ah! Almost there. Wow. There we go. And now I should have my I should be able to get my compass. Yay! Walking past the people that I just killed. Ushkado, no. Ay, ay, ay.
Los kakor.
Yes, we are getting the compass. Yay! Now I can see where I am on the map. I mean, I could have gone that first, but seeing where you are on the map you don't have is also not that helpful. I'm probably going to go back and get enough to get the bench pins, to be honest. Rushunka! And now, I can see where I am. Woo! Which I really like. It doesn't materially affect what the actual fighting, but it makes me feel a lot better to be able to know where I actually am. Rin! Rin! Woot! So yeah, I hope I hope everyone else is doing well too. Don't mean to make everything all about me. I mean, I am the center of the universe because, yeah. But we don't need to make it public that and that I'm the center of the universe, right? You plan and not to buy Ghost Utai at launch because I'm still having nightmares from Assassin's Creed Shadows. Okay. I mean, it actually completely. I did not realize that Ghost Utai was coming out. If you're asking if I have, the answer is no. If you're asking if he has, then I don't know. You force yourself to beat shadows? Okay. That's a typical copy and paste Ubisoft formula. Oh God, I say. Okay, I think that's enough rosaries for what I needed. Oosh, hello. 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 Yep, I just want to get the bench pins. So now my map will have the benches here too. Oh God, Valhalla. Gah! I streamed that, and people can look back on my channel and see just how much that almost killed me. Well, you can't go there right now. But that's my fast travel beastie over there. Enemy bases are just painted clear. It's like a big area with 40 enemies, and you have to walk around all of it to find 4 generals to kill. It's like hide and seek. Here's the thing. Assassin's Creed should be you assassinating people. I always thought it was funny in the earlier Assassin's Creed games when you'd have all the guys coming at you, and it's like, yeah, there's nothing to find if I've killed everyone looking to find me. I mean, that is funny, but that was done in the wilderness typically. In general, Assassin's Creed is you assassinate somebody and then you get out of there. But it kind of stopped being Assassin's Creed a while ago, because it stopped being assassin and it started being just kill. And I'm sorry, that's not what it was. That's not what I was buying. Just saying. When the Black Samurai became playable, they clearly want you to only play as him, because you can't assassinate. If you can't assassinate an enemy in late game, then why is it Assassin's Creed? Sorry. But you can't assassinate most enemies in late game because you just dump like 50 enemies in open space. Okay. Like I said, if it's Assassin's Creed, it's in the name. If you can't assassinate it, you don't need to be a quote-unquote assassin. But I get what you're saying. But you don't need to be an actual quote-unquote assassin to be an assassin. If they are favoring the tactics of killing from the shadows, it still works for me. Weaver of Farloom. In Valhalla and Shadows, you stealth kill people and they still have 1/3 health. Oh dear God, yeah. When I was playing Valhalla, which I didn't play that far into it, but I basically started feeling like the game was Vikings Creed. It felt like they were more interested in having me raid places instead of having me go in and stealthily kill people. Edward learned all of the assassin techniques just by hearing about them. Yeah, that's fair, Yibo. That's fair. I'm pretty sure that is about how Edward learned about those. Yeah. By grace you're awarded, by thread you healed. For your favorite eternal, we offer our song. For the Weaver of Farloom. Vikings Creed sounds awesome on paper. How'd they make it boring? Partially by naming it Assassin's Creed. That is partially how they actually made it boring. They gave it the wrong name. They called it Assassin's Creed when it should have been Vikings Creed. That is part of how they did it. Because they gave the impression that it was going to be an assassin game when they actually made a game that was that should have been hi ho Viking, woohoo! Oh, and Nintendo is patenting game mechanics like summoning NPC to help you in battle. Is this a new thing? Seriously? Are they doing that now? Or is that just you talking about the idea of them going after the Pokemon mechanics? I mean, it's still batshit stupid either way. I just don't know if that's what you're talking about. It's in the news. Oh, lovely. Did I mention that I've been being a bit of a hermit? I really have been. I'm not really joking. But seriously, that sounds like the stuff that they were trying to patent with the Pokemon stuff. And I don't know how well that worked, but yeah. Is this something new? Daughter of a distant land, we who have remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Bind. I don't know. I actually don't know what's happened with the Pal World lawsuit. Again, I've been a bit of a hermit. I'm not joking when I said that. That's what I've been doing. I've been listening to books and slinging boxes and stuff like that. That's what I've been doing. I honestly have not been paying attention to really anything other than playing games and going to work and listening to my books. Nintendo are assholes. Nintendo are asshole. Is this something that's new? Nope, I've not been watching the Alien Earth at all. Ah, you'd like to discuss it? That's cool. Would you like to give me a reason why I should spend the time to watch it? I don't know anything about it. it wasn't a bad movie. It was good. I'm not one of the people that holds it up as being awesome. Phoenix loves of that series. But I found it enjoyable, but it wasn't something that I ever really cared all that much about. Ah, why am I not surprised? Whee! Okay. And I was kind of like it when people have different opinions and just say it, which is kind of cool. I like that. Okay, now let's look at our map. What's the good old NetCat meme? What are you referring to? Should I be worried? I mean, if it's going to be the JRPG thing, well, that's a weird one for this one. Well, yes, Last Jedi is shit. You can disagree with me. That's completely fine. I am, and I like people who like Last Jedi. That doesn't mean I agree with them. And I'm glad that people are out there that disagree with me. So yeah. Yes, we did agree not to kill Ryan Johnson earlier. I'm glad that we can agree on that. And this guy is still working on his wish wall. Oh dear Lord, did they? Did I mention that I have not been paying attention to anything? Okay, so it's not just me that's surprised there. Okay, so I need to go up from here. Yeah. Because now I can actually get through that silk that was binding him. They fly now. Well, yes, but I've been told that after 10 years, people will love them. People will love them after 10 years. I've been told. I'm not seeing the love. Maybe it'll come in another 2 years for Last Jedi. Maybe that'll happen. I'm still not seeing the love for The Force Awakens. I'm not saying that I'm seeing the hate for Force Awakens, but I'm not seeing the love for it. But I thought that after 10 years, we're supposed to start feeling love. And Hamster, I actually get what you're saying there. I don't really disagree with you on that. If Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker had done well, we might actually be praising in The Force Awakens. I am willing to actually give you that. I'm just laughing at the people who say that after 10 years, we should be looking at it as these are going to be great. That's all I'm saying. But no, I don't have anything specifically against The Force Awakens. Other than the people who've told me that after 10 years, it would be considered the same as the prequels. Yes. Had 9 and TFA is the reason why we never got a reunion of the OT trio. I get that. Hamster, my issue is that I love the books that were already made before Disney bought it, and then Disney said, "Lol, yeah, that stuff never happened. We're gonna do better than that stuff," and then they didn't do better. So you want to go there? That's where we're going. Ooh, shallow. Let's not jump on the frickin' spikes. You asked. You asked, Hamster. You asked. Not my fault that you decided to step back into that. Well, I don't know where Kingdom Hearts 4 is, but shall we free the Shell Beast? This shall be fun. Oh, I actually need to fill my Silk Cup. Oops. I was about to do it, and I was like, oh, crap. They canceled Kingdom Hearts mobile game development. Okay. And they said, and we are sorry, but we can show you this. And they show a screenshot of Kingdom Hearts 4, which is from the 2022 trailer. Thanks. Oh God, seriously? Seriously? My God. Seriously. Okay, right now I am resting, and now we are going to break that thing out. It's the Bell Beast! Bing bong, bing bong. Ow. Crap. Ow. That hurt. Ooshkalo. Hello. Let's try this again. And this is where we have the Dark Souls thing. Ooshkalo. Ooshkalo. Ah, shit. Oh crap. It's been good to see you. Man, that hurt. Owie. Yes, kitty. Ow. Ouch. Dang it. Owie. There you go. Boop. There you go. Ow. Okay, there you go. No, what were you guys saying? Sorry. Your friend just called you at 3:30 a.m. I was finding it weird when the other people that are up this late. I get that. I mean, for myself, it's only 9:30 where I am, so I'm not up that late. But you are up that late, so yeah. I get what you're saying. Child, spider. Oh crap. Fall out of that down. Child spider. Child weaver. Come, child, witness our waking. And I just got a silk heart. You gain the power to regenerate silk within one shell. Woo! And you get to see Borda just laying there like that. It's like, oh, what just happened? Yay! I got fast travel. Yep, it is definitely fun. Just like a Hollow Knight. If you haven't played Hollow Knight, play that first. But this is the same. It's fun, just like Hollow Knight was fun. I'm going to end this now because I do have work tomorrow, so yeah. Have a good night, and I plan to stream more or in the next few days. Later.